when you push the screwdriver.
Do you understand how far beyond the current state of the art this is? For me as a costume designer, I wanted
Just that one screw
level of technology.
One of the big challenges was grounding all of the disparate visual.
A good thing about this thing, I just showed you, the tray that you put the screws in, is that it's magnetic.
History, not like you're watching television.
I just noticed that.
We went crazy with the
So that one screw problem right here now?
We had embroideries, hand-done, custom skins.
It's not easy, guys.
Sun is a very important element. This
Trying to get a smaller screwdriver because I don't want to ruin the tray.
LED stage.
Even close to 1,000 screens that are creating this environment.
We have complete control over how the sun rises and falls, how the light interacts with the people that are in the game.
In episode 3, can I say this? Can I say it? In episode 3, we get to do an anti-gravity sequence.
30 million
So this
Mongol
is
soldiers
like
getting
fire
sucked up into the sky. You've never seen that before.
That was our biggest wire sequence on the show. 5 actors flying.
We spent like 2 days on wires flying around.
It's a creation of a virtual environment, something that looks computer simulated, but also very organic.
How do you technically translate that before VFX? So we do a pre-viz.
We look at the performance, look at the camera angle.
Then actors can watch that so they know what's going to be happening
This is
around
actually
them.
getting
Some
tight, guys.
superior intelligence is creating something that is beyond anything we've experienced before. There's the mystery of what this game is actually doing.
Game or not game, this is what we don't know.
We don't have this technology. Promise me you'll stop playing. I think it's going to be visually a feast.
It's huge. It's just literally huge in scope and scale. Incredible visuals, incredible world building. Feels like nothing else we've ever seen before.
We noticed she was kind of stumbling. She kind of had a head tilt, just a slight head tilt. I said, babe, something's not right. Then by 10 o'clock that night, we saw a kiwi-sized mass on the bottom of her brain. July of 2012, Nora was diagnosed with ATRT. There's not a high survival rate.
With a referral, Amherst arrived at St. Jude Children's Research Hospital.
Just as soon as we walked through those doors, we felt better. It was like a big relief. We started treatment and they gave us hope.
After several months, scans showed that Amherst was cancer-free.
We all just burst into tears. We had come so far from this is almost impossible to beat to now we've beat it.
St. Jude Children's Research Hospital works day after day to find cures and save the lives of children with cancer and other life-threatening diseases.
She had been cancer-free for 5 years. We noticed a little small spot on her scans. It's a reoccurrence of her original cancer, ATRT. It has come back and it has a punch in the gut. If we were in the same scenario,
That's what I was telling you about.
there would be no treatment.
Something being sabotaged.
Since
And I
2012,
don't take back them talk. That's how I
other
feel.
research developments
All
that have
of
come
these screws is
along that have made treating relapse possible.
The
The
money
way
that
that
people
they
are
come
giving
and then this
to
one
St.
is like
Jude, it's not
filed to
just
fuck down.
for the families, it's for continuing research to come up with new cures, new ideas of treatment for kids just like Amherst.
1 in 5 children diagnosed with cancer in the U.S. will not survive. You can join the battle to save lives by supporting St. Jude. Please call or go online right now. Become a partner in hope today.
I do worry that she worries about her treatment and about going home. But she doesn't let it show. And that's just her attitude. We're going to keep going. We're going to
This is like it's gonna be more goddamn work
And we're
than
gonna
I
smile.
anticipated for.
while we do it.
She's my hero.
Research and treatment gave Amherst more time, but could not save her life. Amherst brought so much joy to her family and friends, and her smile will not be forgotten. St. Jude won't stop until no child dies from cancer. The search for cures must
Although you can replace this, but I don't want to break it because it's all I have right now.
Hi, my name's Nick, and in today's video, I'm going to be taking a look at this BB0S02 mid-drive kit by Bafang. The kit I purchased is this 1000 watt mid-drive kit, BB0S02, with a 48 volt battery, and I also opted for the 5
Can't afford to break it type shit, that's what I'm trying to say.
48 volt, 20 amp hour Shark battery. I bought this from third-party seller
Actually, this
Apple,
screw look like
and there was also an additional $100 shipping
I
charge.
think it got it a little bit.
The $100 shipping charge was no problem because it
And I
was
might
real
have
heavy.
to take this screw out of it.
32-pound box, and they did ship it via FedEx Ground. This shipped from Las Vegas. I purchased on Wednesday and it arrived by Saturday in just 3 days to California. As you can see here, the actual weight says 32.17 pounds. So again, it's heavy box. I exchanged several emails back and forth with the company, and they've always gotten back to me in 24 hours. However, they got back to me in Pacific time in the middle of the morning, so it seems like their customer service
And what I know
agents
about this is
or
that you can't do
representatives
fucking moisture in
are
this shit.
overseas. On the outside of the main shipping box, there's nothing too notable. It just shows some information about the company in China and some information about an EC rep in Germany. As expected, all the components are probably made in China, and FedEx Ground did a pretty good job. It came in one piece. The box wasn't all broken up. Because of the weight, this was not Amazon Prime eligible, and estimated receipt date was in 10 days from time of purchase. However, receiving it 3 days later, I was extremely surprised and happy. This box here should contain the battery, so 48 volt, 20 amp hour, plus 54 V for a maximum of 54 volts while it's fully charged. Comes with a
Bafang, you need to step up your game with these.
manual.
You put in like steel with aluminum. Like when you screw steel screws into aluminum, it's gonna strip the treads easy. You gotta use steel with steel.
Comes with it.
You're trying to use these cheap parts to
And it says user
get
manual
by.
for
It's not
lithium
gonna
battery
work.
charger.
It's not
Take a
working.
closer look at this later and look at the, I think it's
There's
XL10
already
XLR
a stripped up part on this bike that I can't take off. I can't take off the crank
And then under here,
because the thing worn out the goddamn treads. I mean, step your game up, yo.
XT60 plug with open ends, and this should be the battery. I wanted to get the largest battery I could fit, and this would be going on a recumbent trike. And this battery is heavy.
Good news, I got this stupid case
Get
open.
a scale for a person because it's probably heavier than the lightweight scales that I'm used to. Company asks you to please confirm the battery plate was locked already, and it looks like it's on the battery, not on the package here. There's a lock. It also comes with a set of 2 keys here. And this connector for the battery to go out towards the motor is a XT60 connector here. On the bottom is the mounting plate, and notice these are the 2 holes where it gets mounted to the bottle cages, and if it's too far up you may need an adapter. They also sell an adapter. There's also an on-off switch right here, and this is the charger. Let me go ahead and unwrap all this and show you close up. So again, this is a 20 amp battery, 48 volts. It comes out to be about 37 centimeters long, or 14 and maybe 14 and a half, a little larger than 14 and a half inches.
Let me just put the battery in and see what happens.
Comes out to be approximately 3.75 inches, or about 9.5 centimeters. And then the height here with the mounting plate comes up to be about 5 inches or 12.5 centimeters. And if you're curious about this part here, that part high is 3 inches
Yeah,
from
it's,
here to
it's
here,
still staying a
or
stupid
about
code.
7 centimeters, going again up to 12 or 4.75 inches up in this area. Alright, as I mentioned, it is pretty heavy.
I could
so
leave
let's see
this
if it
open for
gets
the new controller.
picked up here on the schedule, and the battery alone looks
Why?
like it's coming
I
out to
don't
be
want-
about
I don't
10.7
want
US
my
pounds.
bugs and shit to be going in here.
And with 2 keys also is 4 screws that are Phillips head screw. And it looks like this.
Don't be dumb like me, guys.
So to unlock it, I believe you just have to put the key in and do a 180 turn, and then it should slide one way on or off. After the key is inserted, it slides back.
This is a
and this
lot
is
of
the
work.
mount
Because
right
you gotta
here. So you go ahead and go
disconnect
look at the
wires.
mount, and it has to be on fairly snug because there are.
I mean, I did it before, but there's nothing that not doable.
Battery cable
I'm
coming
just
out.
saying.
Not on the battery, it's actually on the mount. So you have to make sure there's a great connection between here and here. So you push it down quite firmly and push it into its
What I'm
mount.
trying to do here is
On this mount here, which
you see this
makes it
screw that
upside
couldn't
down
come
like
off?
this.
I'm just gonna
There's
have
the
to
key,
leave it
and then you turn the key.
until the
It goes
day
up
when I
and
buy a
down
new
and
one of
locks it in
this.
place so it
Then I
won't
just take
slide
pop
out.
brick. I'm gonna have to cut this
So
off
if
with
we
my
go over
dremel.
the instruction manual,
They make a metal piece for